Adama togu ba sa defaru. E Aliou Badara ya ba. Sound check, mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you got good sound, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to my man Jeeper. What up, fam? Yeah, man. Keep them coming, man. I'm about to talk a lot of stuff today, man. I'm at the airport waiting for my flight. Ain't got nothing to do. So I might as well just talk to my peoples, you know what I'm saying? You know I love y'all. No hate, I love y'all, man. I even love the haters. I even love those that don't love what I do. I still love y'all. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I seen people who hated me and then ended up loving me. And I seen people who loved me and then ended up hating me. So, nothing but love, man. I love all of y'all, man. Keep them coming. Hey, MJ, what up? Immortal OB in the house. Yo, Banky, guess what I got for you, man? Guess what Jay I got for you, man? Gave some water. You asked me now, you don't want to. Hey, Escobar boy, keep them coming. Make sure you share. I'm gonna be talking a lot of stuff that I think we need to hear. So share, that people know I'm live. I'm on. You know, spread the message. The revolution gotta continue. You know. Yo, Lemon Secker, salute, fam, salute. Duff Job, shout out to my man Duff Job all the way in Dakar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out One Media. That's family right there. Hey, Kadejatu Kinte, Mustafa Tafisco, Nyang Killer, Wagwan. Yo, big up my man. Hey, Aliou, my man, the Rasta man. Salute, King, salute, man. Thanks for holding it down on GRTS the other day. I ain't watch it, but you know, I know that you want to kill it. But OB, man, I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you but love, my nigga. Ding ding Kemdo Diba. What's up, man? Salute, man. You got noise, right, bro? Respect, man. Salute. Kadejatu, I see you. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. Let me just get to business. Assalamualaikum, maa ngi nuyu ku nekk sa tur ak sa santa di nuyu jinne yi malaika yi doomi aadama yi di leen bëggee di leen ziar everybody from east west north south di sant yàlla julli si yonante bi sant suma ñaari waajur yi nga xamante ne tey si lépp lu ma dugga tey, you know what I'm saying, they with me, you know. Ajaratu Aïssa Diop di ko ñaanal yàlla yàggal ko fi muy jigéen bu baax di ñaanal tamit suma baay Alaaji Ibu Thiam, you know what I'm saying, di góor ju baax si lépp lu ma dugg tamit dañ may ñaanal kon ku ànd ak ñaani waajur doo sonna kon di leen wax ne jërë ngeen jëf di sant suma sëriñ Mawlana Cheikh Ibrahima Niass Baye Barhama Nuru Kamal dëj dëpp bi si buntu Cheikh Baba Diallo di leen ziar. Ñëpp gis neen, like I've been to South Africa in the last few days to attend this anti-corruption forum organized by the multi-sectoral working group in collaboration with OSIWA, African Union, and a lot of other bodies, you know. And it was a great experience. First of all, I would like to thank them for inviting a brother, for inviting the Rastaman, for inviting the broke fail rapper. I would like to thank them because at the end of the day, it shows that people are recognizing what we are doing and want to support us by giving us a platform to actually, you know what I'm saying, show what we've been doing and how we can play our part as youth in combating not just corruption but social injustice. And I think that was a very, very good move, which is highly welcomed, as we need more and more youth to be involved in the decision-making process of not just Gambia, but of Africa as a whole. And it's a great honor to actually have been selected to be part of one of those participants, 100 participants, you know, who were invited to attend this event. And I believe that that's the way it should be. And hopefully there's more things coming. And it's not going to stop here. You know, June 23rd, we're going to Dakar, another major summit, also going to be performing. So, based on what I've learned from the summit, I realized that Africa has hope, but unfortunately, mismanagement, bad leadership, lack of accountability and transparency has led to Africa becoming or being one of the most delusional continents in the world. We have to play a part in bringing that change, in making sure that our leaders are accountable, to make sure that corruption is not in our surroundings anymore. And I was blessed to be amongst the participants who had the chance to actually speak. And under one of the sessions, I spoke. And I spoke from a perspective of a Gambian youth coming from Gambia, knowing how corruption is affecting not only Gambia, but the Gambian youth at large. Because when I come to these events, I have to make it clear. I don't come to sugarcoat things. I come to hit the nail on the head and let the whole world know that this is what's actually happening, and we actually need support in certain areas so that we can actually take it to another level. I don't come here to basically, sugarcoat things and make things look all nice when the reality is that everything is not sweet. And I had the chance to speak, and I asked a few questions, and I also contributed by saying that looking at Gambia's situation as far as corruption is concerned and what needs to be done to curb corruption, as it has been proven that a lot of corruption has been going on. I'm not making this up. Proof. Immigration scandal, 2 million. Here we go. OJ is alleged to have, been doing things which is alleged. Mayfati, allegedly Simplex. And a lot of things that are happening within Gambia, which we as the people of Gambia is going to affect us. And I spoke on a lot of things, and I addressed a lot of key issues that are actually affecting us. And it was well received. Note, this was not an event where you had like chama people. You had like professors, you had board directors, you had the African Union on combating corruption directors there. You had Osiwa there. You had people like Jagan Ray Johnson there. You had all of these influential people within the African scope there. And if we make a statement and it's appreciated, then I really believe that's the right way forward, and that's what matters. And I raised the issue of how can we actually take it from not just the conference rooms, not just the hotels, and not just the nice places, and take it to the people on the ground who are actually being affected by what we are actually campaigning against: social injustice, corruption, you name it. That was a question that I laid to Mr. Jane, who was one of the panelists that day. And I asked, I was like, how can we move this and engage the masses on the ground to participate in bringing change? And that's very, very important. I also highlighted a few key issues concerning Gambian youth. Because if you look at corruption, bokk na si lu tax tey Africa ak Gambia si boppam sa dellu gannaaw. Bokk na si lu tax boy yu bari dem back way. Shout out to my peoples all the way up in Italy and Germany watching. Corruption bokk na si lu tax tey sa Gambia si boppam sa ndaw yi amuñ platform. And address na ko because of it has to be addressed. And I addressed it in a, of course, respectful way and in a form bo xamantene kuy déglu di nga xam ne kii lu mooy wax si xolam la ko tibbee te lii moo am te den war a bokk si ñu koy jàppale pour lii ñu génne ko si li nga xamantene moo fi am. And that was a very positive light. On top of that, I was blessed to meet a lot of influential people from the AU, people from different African countries, lawyers, activists, and people within that area. You know what I'm saying? And that gave me the opportunity to network, build connects with key players, people who have a crucial role in African decision making. And being a Rastaman, being a poor, broke rapper, that's a major accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the establishments and the networks begins. And eventually, using those contacts, we can probably get anything that we want within the African region and not just Gambia. As far as capacity building is concerned, as far as elevating the youth spirit is concerned, as far as taking this to a whole nother level. And that's something that I really do appreciate. All the great people that were there who actually took time to listen to each other, dialogue, debate, and come with a common conclusion on a way forward in making sure that we combat corruption and social injustice. And that's something that I really have to commend the organizers for. You know, shout out to GAMBIA Johnson, you know, who's one of the key pillars behind this, a Gambian who has been doing a lot for Gambia behind the scenes, and he's one of the main people who actually pulled this off. So I have to give a special thanks and a dedication to people like that. Now, I just want to say, like, as Gambians, we have to move on. We have to eliminate the hate. There's too much hate within Gambia unnecessarily. And that's not going to take us nowhere. You know why? Because unnecessary hate is worse than corruption, it's worse than police brutality, it's worse than anything. And if we all from one society, we fought together, we shared the same bed together, we drank from the same cup together, we ate from the same plate together when things were hard, then why, when it's time for us to actually be more strengthened, why is it that now there's more hate? And looking at it from a perspective of a Gambian, and our slogan is the Smiling Coast. And if you're from the Smiling Coast, that means you smile, not just by your face, but your heart. And the heart, that's where the hate and the love comes from. So I can't understand how we call ourselves the Smiling Coast, and we have so much unnecessary hate for each other, you know what I'm saying, to the extent where if we see somebody else progressing, you know, we always want to stain that, or want to push a brother down, or want to sideline a brother, or even try to, you know what I'm saying, do things that are not even worth it because of the fact that we don't share the same ideology, or we don't come to agreement on certain issues. That's normal. We can dispute, we can debate, we can argue, you can be whatever party you want, you can be whatever tribe you want, you can be whatever religion you want. But at the end of the day, we have one common boom bu ñu boole. Te boom boobu noonu dañu war a xam ne boom boobu noonu du ko war a dog warut a nekk lu ñàkk a fayda. Like, I could understand if you hate a person because he robbed you, or you hate a person because he killed your family member. That's understandable. But you hate a person just because he does not share the same belief that you share. That's not tolerance. And as Gambians, and as a country that has been known for being one of the most tolerant countries in the world, why is it that the tolerant level in the Gambia is going down instead of going up? Yo bugulo super kanja. Man ceeb la buga. Yo bugulo ceeb. Ah? Super kanja nga buga. Lekka su super kanja bi ma lekka suma ceeb. Ñu ñëpp ñu tassé ci boole raxasu bi. Jàmm na ñoy ñëpp suur. So unnecessary hate be within Gambia su bopam dañ ko wara stop. Ñu aj ko, ñu tégué ko side, xam nga, because of fee at the end of the day ñu ni neen la. Dang ma hate suma dom ak sa dom dem school. Dang ma hate ñu tassé ci marché bi, tassé ci juma bi, tassé ci jaaka yi, tassé ci place yi, tassé ci church yi. Kon lolu ban njëriñ la am as ñun Gambians ñu wara tok fi di hétante, di faytante ci yu ñàkk fayda. Te xolal ma ngi South Africa de. Even though, of course, you know, xam neen waaye soo xoolee state of mind yi ak comme development bi fi am si yeneen areas yi, I believe ne loolu dafa nekk loo xamante ne ñun war nañ ko mën a jàngee. We are only 1.8 million, the smallest country in mainland Africa. Ñun war nañoo mën a raw South Africa si development ak si lépp. Waaye ak ku fi munti nekk ak lu fi munti def, as long as we don't come together as one. We can be one and still have differences. You have to understand that. We can be one and still have our differences. It's just like you can be the same, you can have a brother and sister live in the same house, but y'all wear different clothes. But y'all still brothers and sisters. So then what I understand when you buy hell because of the petty, especially coming from grown people, coming from people who are supposed to use that negative energy and transform it into something that would be positive towards their society and towards their environment. So lan moo tax ñu war a am all of this unnecessary hate, and most of the hate that based on man small understanding is all political hate. Kon dama feel ne dañ war a ban politics in Gambia parce que depuis bu amee this all of this stuff going on, politics yi dugga si la political hate bi dugga si la nit nga xamante ne yaa doon ànd ak moom démba ngeen di fanaan benn lal démba di xeex benn xeex démba si la nit kooku noonu tey ñëw da la hate wala yow nga hate ko. te ñun ñu ne Gambians leen toog social media di argue di hatante over politics. Loolu dafa make good sense. Loolu nekkul democracy. True democracy mooy ku nekk dund sa life respectively without trying to disrespect anybody else, constructively, responsibly. So su fekkee ne ñun dañ bëgg a dem kanam as Gambia dañoo put away the unnecessary hate which is affecting us, and we can't let our children grow up watching us behave like this. As the old generation who have been in darkness for 22 years because of misinformation, because of division, because of divide and conquer strategies. No, 22 years, we have to create another new generation of enlightened young people who will grow up to think differently from how we used to think. Because we were unfortunate to live in the 22 years of a system where it made us dumb, it made us dormant, and it made us actually hate each other. So politics, I think, what a ban Gambia. Amut ki ñu ban ñep ñu sét ndax dig ma xass ngir ne man dama wax suma xelaat ci yow lay dunda wala ndax man tamit na la xass ngir yow da nga wax sa xelaat ci man may gis nañ ko fi violence bi fi am Gambia yépp politics la dégg nañ ko fi gis nañ ko fi bu Sumba la gis nañ fi ñeneen ak ñeneen jaasé yi di taw ñu tourante dret. Why the hate? Them to the extent bo xamantene a little youth like me ko xamantene like I'm just trying to elevate, I'm trying to move on, I'm trying to take care of my peoples, my family, myself. You wanna hate for no reason, like when I got nothing but love for each and everybody no matter what. And that should reciprocate. And I must believe that us as young people, the young generation, you know what to change that mind state. Because at the end of the day, hate be we fight each other over politics, but those that we fighting for or fighting over, ñu ngi dalu di naan seen café di am seen tii ñoom it neen di waxtaan di xaataay di tase ay meeting di tase si ay airport di tase si ay workshops di tase si ay sobenaas di lekk seen podiums ñun ñu toog fii di ñàkk a fayda di xuloo ngir ñoom. Like loolu dafa make sense. Make good benn sense at the end of the day because of yow sa bopp sax yow yaa gën a nekk président bi président ministre bi yaa ko gën a nekk ministre opposition leaders yi ñoo ñëpp yaa leen gën a nekk leader because you are the one that put them into their position. Tey leader bu fi génn amuloo kenn ku la toppa looy def. So we have to understand that it's us. Problème bi yëpp ñun la suma maas yi sa maas yi seen maas yi te fekk loolu ci ñun ko rek inshallah dama feel like ne ñun dañoo nekk di dellu gannaaw fekk ñëpp a ngee dem kanam ñëpp di dem kanam ñun ñu dellu gannaaw. Personally man as an individual, as an artist, as an activist, su ma nee damaa def musique suma lyrics la maa ko moom maay binda maay fay suma studio time maay xelaat ma bind su ma nee damaa nekk activiste ma wax ba suma xol seeda wax ne lii jaaduwut yëpp man la at the end of the day because of yow nit ki yaay koo xamante ne yow yaay mën a nekk lépp te balaa maa nekk Killer Ace as an artist Ali Cham laa njëkk a nekk loolu moo nekk si suma passeport bi moo nekk si suma ID card bi te sumay vote loolu mooy nekk si suma voters card bi. So balaa Killer Ace Ali Cham la maanaam citizen la si dëkk bi am naa right pour wax si dëkk bi ak lu ma nekk artist gis na fi ñoom Tupac ku leen gën a nekk star and they were socially conscious. They spoke on political issues that affected society. and they use their platform to speak against li nga xamantene mo leen xew seen dëkk te fii képp ku fi nekk yaa ngi déglu Tupac di gaañu sa bopp di si fecc sa bopp. So Killer Ace su defee the same thing in his own perspective, in his own area, si own dëkkam nga bëgg koo against di ko bëgg koo fight because of yow da nga feel like ne kii he's anti-government. Man gënu leen maa fight pour teg fi Barrow ma wax leen ko ngir bu ma bàyyi suma njaboot bi Gambia daw Dakar raawu fa di xeex di fight aw ma dara terewul maa ngi focus still di fight di mobilize daw yi si ground bi di def yeneen ak yeneen fan ngeen nekkoon yéen tamit yéen a def sa waar kon ñun ñëpp a fi fightoon pour indi fii Adama Barrow mi nga xamante ne mooy suñu président bi kon ñun su fekkee ne dañ play woon suñu wàlla pour indi ko fi su defee lu nga xamante ne dañ yaakaar ne loolu du yoon dañ ko am pour war ko mën. Hello.